We ask that during all conditions you remain neutral and hold an excessive vibration. Conditions play out differently for a higher vibrational being. Even more reason to maintain raising your frequency. Recall, there are different timelines playing out on an exclusive dimensions all the time. What timeline do you choose to play out inside the year 2023 and beyond? It is your choice. The timelines so that it will play out for you depend on how exclusive your vibrational frequency is. In the meantime, work on the self. Heal your feelings and triggers by forgiving them and releasing them to the Holy Spirit to be transformed for the good of all the humanity. We've stated previously in different transmissions, your healing of self trickles back in your entire ancestral line. In essence, your healing of self influences humanity and the whole planet. You don't want to recognize what meaning logically simply yet. Just recognize that your sensitivity, your intuitive expertise of what your soul's undertaking is. How deeply you care about helping the world to heal and rebalance these tendencies are why you are a healer. It's why you sense you must get your life's work into the world, even supposing sometimes your inner critical voice says that it can't possibly make a difference to the trauma, suffering, and conflict inside the world. Your divine service function subjects, it's what deep on your heart, it's what comes evidently and joyfully to you, it's what you've worked so difficult. The physical environment that you are feeling in all its myriad forms turned into invented and constructed by means of the collective for this precise reason. And whilst the collective chooses to terminate the want for physical experiences, it'll dissolve. In the meantime, you are in the process of awakening from it and preparing to allow it to dissolve because it dematerializes back into the natural field of strength. This is all. This is love. As humans in form, you have all had thoughts and dreams, the American dream. A few come to fruition, and others do not. Living life as a human in shape, a lot of you do that, some of you every so often, some frequently. If you regularly depend into your private senses of delight or dissatisfaction with your lives, you think about it and dream about it. As you surprise wherein it will take you. However, in the end, you let go of those thoughts and goals as you return to recognize that life is much, a whole lot more than an imaginary nation that changes its look from moment to moment. Have you ever felt drawn to consciously liberating, purging, or removing yourself from whatever that desires to be dissolved from your life? It's viable that relationships or connections you've got not been surely aligned with for many years will now floor to be looked at with totally honesty. It is able to be tough to preserve pushing what is not really running down or suppressing any inner reality that honestly needs to be witnessed or worked through. Don't worry in case you felt sold this past month. It may feel like that. However, there may be a deeper procedure going on. Whatever realignment work you are doing with yourself and your guides is a method of integration. Those who've gotten smaller on performing as an anchors for this new earth consciousness through divine union with their divine counterpart, will form divine unionships as divine consorts to fulfill this promise that is a part of their cause and plan. This, however, needs the coming collectively and merging of the beloveds and primary higher dimensional soul, higher elements to be embodied. This is a time of the great convergence of the soul, as many souls, or those destined to serve and anchor in unity attention, will serve together as congruent, harmonious in sacred unionship for the new earth universal love template and divine unity. While you wake up, when you wipe the dust from closed eyes and permit the heart to glimpse out from behind and partitions, you will see a playground of infinite pleasure. Abundance, the eternal queendom of heaven, and all you were programmed agree with falls away, with your surrender to the heart. Breathe. Do not listen to anything lower coming through. Do not act from lower notion. Do not allow decreased phrase. Vibrations may be felt. You alone are the master of your frequency. As beings choose to embody and defend the ego, they fall out of the fully connected heart space. The moments we discover ourselves in are so precise, destined within the stars, and only real, full, deep, constant divers will grasp the system. They choose you for this work, to your love of Gaia, join deep to those reality, true importance of this journey. Is this where your heart beats for?